you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Where have I been? Oh, wow. I have been working. Working. Yes. YouTube doesn't pay the bills in Genland, so I have been working. I'm back in Italian fine dining, and which is my specialty. I'm a good fine dining server. So I have been busy. I know I did a video the other night with Dave, and I was trying to keep my eyes open. It was one of those. I know I probably looked horrible. I had just gotten off a pretty big shift, and I was tired and not really wanting to conform to the whole, YouTube thing that night, but I persevered. Persevered. So, that on the side, how you doing? And again, welcome back. A lot of you have been talking about naming my car, and I'm totally cool with that. And what happened was I got a lot of emails and a lot of suggestions, and I have narrowed it down to the top 3 on the names of the car. And this is how it goes, in no particular order. So I want you to vote on these in the comment section or on RV Rookie's Facebook page. But I want you to comment on these as to which ones you think it should be. And I've narrowed it down to the top 3. We have Grace, Silver Bullet, and Miles. I'm so sorry if your suggestion didn't make it on there. We took the most votes and the most things. My daughter and I tallied it up and came up with those 3 names. So you've got those 3 names to vote on for the car. I really, if it even remains my car, because now I cross a whole new RV world hurdle. And if you're new starting out and you didn't have a car to begin with, like me, sorry, my tripod's wobbly. But if you didn't have a car like me, then yeah, I just may have possibly bought the wrong car. Because it looks like my Impala may not be able to be towed without a dolly, and that's added extra hassle that I don't want. I just want a flat tow. I wish there was a way for me to just trade in the car for something else. Because I don't care about I care about the car, of course, but I don't care about, like, what brand of car it is or anything like that. As long as it gets me from point A to point B, that's great. I just want something I can flat tow, because it seems so much easier for me and somebody in my situation to work out. So, and I know, Grant, thank you. You did say something about an Impala, and there has to be a tow dolly. And you're right, and creates new hassles. Do you want to speak about hassles? The other day, I was leaving my old spot and coming to the spot that I'm currently recording this, and now I'm not going to say I'm in that spot right now, because I'm probably not, but where I'm making this video, and I get a big screw. I don't think it was off Sunny, but somehow along the road or somewhere I picked up a big screw, and I don't yet have Sunny or the car, we're going to name it, I don't have that set up yet for tow. So of course I've got my ma is driving my dad over to drive my car to get me to the next campground. We got to get this tow situation worked out. But when he gets over, my dad looks down and he goes like, "You got a flat tire." And I was like, "Oh, I knew I heard something." I'm so new to driving. I was like, oh my God, something sounds weird. And all I did was I didn't even leave the campground. I drove down to the dumpster to take the garbage out. And the whole time I'm hearing thump, thump, thump. And I'm like, what in my trunk is... What in my trunk is... No. I had a jacked up tire for reals, yo. So... my first experience with roadside assistance. And it was okay because, like, at the campground at the time, the neighbors that I had talked to the woman before about possibly interviewing her and speaking with her further because she was way cool and she was all into RVing and they had owned like 3 RVs. And the day that I got out to finally, speak to anybody was the day I was moving. And here there's a huge tow vehicle thing blocking the campground to fix my tire. Oh, it was horrible. But it's fixed. It's fixed. So, that just made me like remember back to a long time ago to where I didn't really, really, really want to own a car because of the hassle. Welcome to hassle. It's grand. I'm moving on. So, I got that situation taken care of. A lot in my comment sections. If y'all don't know, there's no happy medium with me. And you either love me or hate me. I've never met a happy medium. I've never met a happy medium. So, just know that if you post an offensive comment, I'll either delete it or it probably isn't offensive to me. I'm really laid back. I don't, if you post something that's just like asinine and stupid, I'll delete it, so you won't even get a response. So don't think that I'm easily offendable, because I'm not. I'm not. I just want to throw that out there. I take everything lightly. I take everything as a joke. I've always been this way. I'm way cool to the max, so don't worry about offending me. I mean, if you're coming and saying something completely obnoxious, absolutely. Or calling me names, yes. But when you comment, don't be afraid to offend me, because really, I'm still learning, and a lot of you have some really good, helpful advice. So, keep a comment. It's all good. Okay, so I'm going to throw out just a couple little organizational hacks. It's not my full extent because I have a lot in here. I just didn't really feel like cleaning Sunny to do a video. I'm working outside of Sunny. I'm working. So, therefore, bear with me. Bear with me. But I did get 2 really good hacks. Here's number 1. So this thing here I found very useful. I just went on Amazon and looked up over the door storage compartment. And it came up with, well, this was one of them. I had originally wanted something to hang on the ladder that I had there. However, I took the ladder out because the brackets were missing for the side of the bunk. The brackets were missing. So the ladder was useless. So the ladder is now in storage on top of my bunk, and I put this little hanging deal there. Now normally, it's supposed to, it's got hooks in it and whatnot to hang on top of a door. However, this is so heavy, my upper pads there are so heavy, that it just I just tucked it in. So that little camper bag right there, that's funny. That's filled with like plastic grocery bags because that's what I use as garbage bags from time to time. So this was kind of a neat thing. It made it look a little bit better in that area. Here, I'll give you a full on. The TV's on. Copyright. But anyway. Yes. My little Amazon storage compartment. Hack number 1. So, hack number 2 is kind of just for y'all that are single and have pets. But that's kind of the audience that I wanted to gravitate towards when I started this whole fiasco. Fiasco is what it is because COVID jacked up half of my plans. I don't know when I can leave for Texas. I mean, that's why I started working. I'm like, well, might as well settle in and get a job, because now our town with the whole COVID, not our town, but our state, Iowa, where I'm at right now, They just spiked in numbers. So anyone from Iowa going into Chicago or going into Illinois has to mandatory quarantine for 15 days. Next on the news. Oh yeah, I just heard that Kanye West can't run because he entered too late. My 2 cents on this. Damn! I wanted Kanye to run. There's method behind that madness. Oh well. Moving on. Hack number 2 was just because I simply couldn't find enough space for stuff. Okay, over here is my dinette. And since I'm single and I live alone, I only use it to eat at every now and then. There's Macy down in there. So I turned it into a dog area for those two. And when I do sit there she's getting a drink. When I do sit there to dine, I know where their water is. I'm not kicking it over. Their little bed. So cute. Maui! Not much. I have more, and I will definitely get to that. But as you can see, I've been working, and today is laundry day, so I have to make my bed. I just washed everything, and that's my day off. That's my day off, is laundry, anything else that needs to be done, and then try to squeeze a video in. I'll squeeze a video in. I'm just not saying it's going to be good. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And remember, you too can find your road. I'm going to jump back for a second. I want to go live. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to go live with me. Have a good night.
Experience acclaims as happiest the animal who has made the greatest number of people happy.